welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I have to sneeze.
52 degrees right now in Jackson. Overnight low was 49, and we expect a rainy day today. Periods of showers off and on, maybe even a thunderstorm, and the likelihood for rain increases in the afternoon.
Interesting.
Yes.
You know, your weather prediction is always different than my iPhone, which you're always right and my iPhone is always wrong. Let's take a look at our Skycam. I didn't see any rain on my phone forecast till this evening. Interesting.
Well, we'll just wait and see.
We'll find out. But it's the first 2 weeks of summer for the kids, and they don't get that nice weather we've been having for 3 weeks. So I feel sorry for all the camp counselors and babysitters that are starting their summer work. You're getting your money's worth yesterday and today. Could you imagine watching like 20 kids inside during a full day?
No.
I couldn't either.
Hats off to child care workers.
Yes, hats off to child care workers.
Yesterday, excitement at Jackson College. Andy and I were there for the ribbon cutting ceremony of the new Jets Athletic Complex. What a beautiful facility.
Yeah, very, very nice. Jets Pavilion, new concession stand, restrooms, press boxes, fields. The dugouts they're huge. Have you ever seen bigger dugouts?
They're heated.
They're very heated, and they're deep. Brandon, when you get out there, you won't believe how deep these are. Wow. Like just as deep as that bullpen right there. It was cool. We got to hear from President Phelan, someone from Sue Shink's office, Courtney Ivan from Jackson College, and there were a lot of Jets out there. And I think the feeling was they're just so proud of this now.
Yeah, and as well they should. Took a lot of time, particularly during the pandemic, as construction ended up taking a little bit longer due to supply chain issues. The folks from Alro were there, the Glick family, Brian and Randy Glick, and that family and that company contributed to the project as well.
Yeah, a lot of locals, Koval Group, R.W. Mercer, Cook Foundation and Flat Work, Cochran Electric, Brothers Outdoor, Spry Sign, Billy White, Lester Brothers, Applegate, just a lot of local. And the hot dogs were delicious.
Did you have one?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah.
I wanted to take two, but I just took one, and I took Cracker Jacks as well.
Yeah, and keeping with the theme, they had peanuts, Cracker Jacks, hot dogs, and
We've got
gift.
And then we got the Jets baseball and softball with the date on it. So very cool. Very cool. Remember when last time you held a baseball? What happened?
I was at Comerica Park.
Try and hit that camera right there. I bet you can't. No, do it. Try and hit the camera.
I wouldn't be able to. That's not one of my strong suits.
No, it's not. The Nuggets are the NBA champions.
They are.
They are.
It was close.
Yeah, it was. I kind of had the feeling it was just going to end last night, and it certainly did. So pretty cool. I kind of lost interest toward the end of the finals, but very cool. First ever championship for the Nuggets. And if you want to celebrate, you want to avoid Shotgun Willie's in Denver.
Apparently there were shots fired.
When?
After the celebrations, after the win, gunfire erupted in the streets of Denver. The old Wild West, Denver.
Yeah. That's
47 years they've been around. First time they won the title.
Brandon, who's your favorite Denver Nugget of all time?
Allen Iverson.
Really? I thought you were going to say Carmelo Anthony, but we'll go with Allen Iverson. He played 1 year or two for the Nuggets. He's my favorite. He's also my favorite Piston.
That shows what I think of Denver.
Yeah, he's Alex English, a great Nugget. Yeah, that's right.
The other thing that happened last night at the ribbon cutting for the new Jets Athletic Complex, President Dr. Dan Phelan made a surprise announcement at the end. It was kind of like, the Apple annual unveiling.
This is a big deal here. Listen in.
One more thing. Starting with students enrolled for fall 2023, tuition and student fees will be paid, covered for all Jackson County students who meet the family income threshold of $75,000 a year or less.
Yeah, which that income is higher than most
Higher
to
than
receive.
Wayne State, higher than Kalamazoo
unbelievable.
Promise,
So think
higher
about
than
that.
Battle Creek. Yeah,
Yeah, so who's eligible? 60 to 70% of our county right now.
yeah. So free college at Jackson
You hear that,
College.
Brandon?
I hear.
You hear? You hear? it? You're planning, right?
Another cool thing. So you don't have to apply for it. You don't have to ask for it. They're going to automatically take it off. So they're going to ask you to fill out the FAFSA
Yeah, and you will have to be a full-time student.
full-time student.
Yep.
Yep. And that will be great for all those kids, all their families, plus the community, because as the jobs in Jackson County are requiring more education and they've been harder to fill, more highly skilled workforce will be available thanks to Jackson College. So what a great piece of news from President Famlin last night.
Yeah, very exciting. Very, very exciting. I believe they have 8 valedictorians that attend the college right now from across the country.
There was an audible gasp throughout the crowd last night when he made
Yeah,
that
wait,
announcement.
what? Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you sure? You don't hear about things like that happening all the time. It's time for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And each week, Heather reminds us why it's great to live here, and we've got a good one for you this week, the Al Glick Youth Football Camp, which we are certainly excited for. One of Jackson's largest manufacturers, Al Rowe Steel, supports our great community by bringing the Al Glick Youth Football Camp to Jackson. Saturday, June 17th, kids entering 4th through 9th grade have an amazing time at this one-day camp where they'll also get breakfast, lunch, and instruction by current high school coaches, former college and professional players, and there will be a gift bag with t-shirt. Another reason to love living in Jackson. Thanks
awesome.
to Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team. We will be out there, of course. We saw Randy Glick and Brian Glick last night, and they're very excited for Saturday.
Still time to sign up. So all kids entering grades 4 through 9 this fall are welcome. We've got high school sports still continuing tonight. It's the quarterfinal, Western versus Vicksburg at Kalamazoo College. It's actually at 4 p.m. And by the way, westbound I-94 has been closed for a couple of hours.
Is
due
it
to a
westbound?
Crash.
Yeah, westbound closed due to
Yeah.
an accident. It was about 7:40 this morning.
So if you're going to this game, you might want to leave
Shortly.
now. Yeah.
Weather should be brisk. You know, the Tigers just won last night. They had lost 9 straight, and the second floor, we have money to, we have money on the Tigers to win the Central. And
Still only like 5 back.
I know you guys keep saying that, but I just
Could happen.
fingers crossed.
It's a weak
Fingers
division.
crossed. So they're 1-10 in their last, or 1-9 in their last 10.
So
But
things
they're on
are-
a 1-game winning streak.
They're on a one-game winning streak.
Do you use Grubhub?
No, I use the other one.
Me too. I'm exclusively DoorDash,
Yeah.
and I just wondered if you use Grubhub. Grubhub is laying off 400 employees, upper-level employees.
Wow.
But it got me thinking that I had something to do with it because
Why?
I don't
'Cause
use
you
Grubhub.
don't use Grubhub.
Yeah.
Well, people that do work for Grubhub in New York City and DoorDash and all delivery app businesses, starting July 12th, the New York City app-based delivery workers must be paid at least $17.96 an hour, not including tips, going into effect next month.
Well, I mean, that's not going to work,
Mm.
so you'll have to go pick up your own food. Or
Yeah.
you'll pay a lot of money.
Get your own food.
You could pay, you'll just pay a convenience fee.
The wheel is landing on retirement for Pat Sajak. Yesterday, he announced via a tweet that this upcoming season of Wheel of Fortune, which starts in September, will be his last after 4 decades as host. Wow.
I would love his job.
It's open.
Yeah, but they're going to give it to someone that's more well-known. You don't
Yeah.
just give it to someone off the street like me.
Like Jeopardy, the girl on Big Bang Theory.
The girl on Blossom.
no one knows her name.
Mayim Bialik.
There you go.
I only know that because Brandon has a poster of her in his cubicle as Blossom, not as the nerd from the Big
Well,
Bang
the
Theory.
speculation is, well, what's Vanna White gonna do? I mean, is she gonna leave too?
I don't know. I mean, she might be harder to replace than Pat, if you ask me.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't know. They should probably retire together. I assume they will. I don't know. If I'm Vanna, I don't want to. No. If I'm Vanna, because they've been together since the start, right?
1982, they've been together.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Since the year I was
41
born.
years.
And they've never had any type of drama between them,
No,
have they?
they're close personal friends.
That's
They go
awesome.
on trips together.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, that'll be interesting to see who fills that role.
Pat
Because,
Sajak frequently comes to Jackson. Did you know that?
No.
Yes. He's been on the board of Hillsdale College, and he's been spotted in Jackson on several occasions.
I heard about the Hillsdale College thing.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, he has a private jet too. Food Circus is headed to Cherry Creek Cellars today, so that'll be good. We had the folks from Cherry Creek Cellars on yesterday. Tons of summer events going on. They have Thursday music and then Friday and Saturday music. So check out Cherry Creek Cellars. You got to stop out there this summer.
It's going to be a busy weekend. Cherry Creek has music on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah,
we've
we've got a lot.
Tons of events.
A lot. The JDRF One Walk is coming up on Saturday, and if you'd like to sign up, visit JDRF1 or JDRF.org. It is the JDRF One Walk. And this is the 25th year for fundraising for type 1 diabetes, and we're at Ella Sharp Park. And I know this is an event you've attended really since the start of JTV. It's always been important to you.
Well, we've been at every single one, and in some of the early years, they brought in some big names, Bo Schembechler, Lloyd Carr, and really quite a few others.
Yeah.
Some
Cool.
celebrities.
Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Juneteenth is happening this week. And Juneteenth, the 15th through the 17th, and there is a lot going on. There's musical performances. Tim Bowman, Chantel, and Terrence Hawkins, and DJ Scott White. Tons going on. There'll be a downtown resource fair and community celebration Saturday, June 17th.
Larry Sumner Jr. will not be there.
I do know that. A couple of the students injured in the mass shooting at Michigan State have let the university know their intention to file suit. Two of the students seriously injured, impacted for the rest of their lives, and they will be citing that MSU knew about defective safety conditions inside Berkeley Hall, and I think we all expected that was coming, and here it is. So,
Well, and there were some issues
There
as
were.
we've heard that have come out since the shooting. The response was delayed.
yeah.
The radio communication was not clear.
Right.
And there was
Yeah,
some-
two of the two that, and you can read this in any news outlet, but one was planning on being an opera singer and was shot in the lung, and another was shot in the head and is not able to walk or talk, and is getting treatment outside of where they live. So just awful things.
Yeah, and the university is planning to distribute some $2 million that has been raised in support of those students to those affected.
For sure. So, the Rose Run is happening this Saturday as well, part of the ORS Race Series. And celebrating 53 years, you can sign up. Visit JacksonRoseRun.com. They have races for all ages and skill level, including the 10K run and 10-mile run. So there'll be a lot of elite runners at this race. Check it out. And it will be on the campus of Jackson College.
The U.S. Senate yesterday said they're going to be investigating the proposed merger between the PGA and the Saudis, the Live Golf people. And I know we talked about this yesterday off the air, but that Canadian Open was an unbelievable tournament with an incredible finish.
Yeah, that was just cool, and I love that about golf, and I know you love that about golf, the President's Cup, the Masters, things like that. So I am just worried about the integrity of the game because I don't want to miss any of that good stuff. It's a lot of it's about the tournament and not so much about the players, but we'll see. I still don't understand any of it.
The PGA has spent, you won't believe this, on legal fees alone, $40 million in the last year.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And they haven't even really
And
done
they ain't
anything.
seen nothing yet.
Yeah, wow.
Who's on the show today?
Oh my gosh, we have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with Don Hayduk and Stephanie Baker from the Jackson County Health Department right after this.